just real quick, how's the mic quality for all the students coming up? Did you hear anyone that was too quiet, or is it all clear? All right, thank you very much. This is Ed for AR.
All right, let's try that again. Can you hear me now?
As soon as he stops, you're going to start talking. We need you to be right up here.
I believe the one voice you're hearing there is Hope Lee. Let's kill the other audio. How's that, better? All right, that should be much better now. You should hear me. Now 0, but now it should be better. Tell me if it sounds better. I had the volume up on the radio.
So a bunch of us are artists in different ways. Some of us draw and paint while we're up here.
All right, good. That's on Facebook, somebody's saying that. All right, who's saying that on Facebook? Let's see. Because I can't see the Facebook on the chat. It doesn't tell me who it is talking. All right, now I can see the Oh, Alan. How you doing, Alan? Yeah, I see you on Facebook now. The actual ISS pass is not happening yet. If you look at my geochron, you can see the yellow circle on the bottom left of the geochron screen. That is the ISS footprint. What they're doing now is all the students are practicing talking to an astronaut. And I turned the sound off on that. I'll turn it back on so you can hear it.
All right, so as soon as he stops, I'm going to have you start talking. So go ahead.
That's Hope Lee talking in the background, instructing the kids on how to ask the questions.
Challenges astronauts face in maintaining physical and mental health during long-duration space trips. Over.
So as soon as he starts
a really big challenge is, of course, there's no gravity up here. And so we have to be really careful to work out a lot and maintain our muscle, maintain our bone, make sure our hearts work as well as they should. So we have equipment like treadmills and other exercise machines that use elastic to kind of hold you to them and fake that we're in gravity. And so we'll actually work out for many, many hours a day to try and prevent any kind of long-term degeneration from being up here.
Hi, my name is Mackenzie Hall, and I'm from Orban Beach Middle School. Did any certain person, teacher, or event help inspire you to become an astronaut? Over.
I'm still adjusting stuff while we're talking, guys. So if you see something on the screen, you're not sure what it is, then you'll know.
Really helpful, and when things were really difficult, they helped kind of inspire me to dig deeper into things and pursue things more fully. And I think that really drove me to kind of pursue a career where I can learn more and dig into things as intensely as possible.
Hi, my name is Damien Mazza, and I'm here from Total Inc. And my question is, what are some of the most unexpected things that you ever seen or heard in space? Over.
So I really wasn't expecting the Earth to be, for one, as beautiful as it is, but also the structures you can see in the clouds, in weather structures, in cyclones, in different land masses. It really helps to kind of show all these different physical processes that are happening that I'd never really thought of before.
Hello, my name is James Spicer. I'm representing Ormond Beach Middle School. My question is, what is the most fun
How's
experiment
the
you've done
audio
on
from
board
the
the
students
ISS?
sound
Over.
on the?
So for us,
You can
we
watch
really
this,
don't
Martin.
get a
You
lot
can
of
watch
access
this
to
on
fresh food.
YouTube. You
It's
can
kinda
watch
hard to
it
get
on
access to,
Twitter.
like,
You don't have to
vegetables.
be on
So,
Facebook. But I can
for us,
tell.
for a long time, it
I
gets
know
to
who's
a little bit of
commenting
fresh
from
fruit would go a
Facebook,
long
but I
way.
don't know who they
So
are
my
because it
favorite
just says
is,
Facebook user
growing
on my
tomatoes
page.
on the space
So.
station. And so as part of that, we're doing science. We're returning some of the samples to Earth to understand how they've grown. But occasionally, we get to eat some of what we harvest, and that really makes our day.
Hi, I'm Denija Bullock from Deltona Middle School. My question is, what do astronauts do in case of a solar storm? Over.
Yeah, so solar storms, of course, big source of radiation. A lot of stuff comes from the sun towards the Earth. And so while there isn't really a radiation shield bulb in the space station, we're able to both kind of, we can see it coming usually in advance. And the really smart people in mission control will position the space station to protect us from most of it. We're also pretty far inside the Earth's magnetic field, which shields us from most of the effects, unlike if we were further out, kind of closer to the moon.
This is Alina Gregory, and I'm from Ormond Beach Middle School.
I'm going to listen to it on the
what is one
Facebook
thing that
and
is
see
more
what it
fun
sounds
to do
like.
on the International Space Station than on Earth? Over. This is Alina Gregory.
Can we have
Well, floating
I'm
is
gonna have you stand up
basically
closer.
weightlessness never really gets old unless you play a lot of fun pranks on your colleagues.
Hi, my name's Serenity Hill, and I'm from Ormond Beach Middle School. My question is, what might you have done with your life if you never became an astronaut? Over.
Perfect. Okay, wait a second for him to
It's
answer.
kind of hard because being an astronaut has shaped
know
so
he's
much
not
of
gonna
my
answer
life,
anything
and there was
because
so
he
much
didn't
training and learning to do this. But I probably would have tried to work in the space industry and
I need you a
support
little bit
other
closer
people
to
who
the
are becoming astronauts. If there was some physical reason I couldn't do it, maybe a health reason, I'd probably pursue engineering or a similar science and work on spacecraft.
Hi, my name is Amir Makayev from Deltona Middle School. Is the view of the starry sky from space different from that on Earth, and how?
Yeah,
It is a little bit different, and it's really hard to express. But being up here,
The astronaut speech.
it really changes your perspective on a lot of things, and it just appears so different, and it's unifying in a lot of ways.
All right, Ethan, that's everything. Thank you very much. You've been an excellent astronaut. This is NN4ER.
KJ7CXC, coming back to Earth.
All right, students, we are ready for you to migrate back over to the seats. The practicing questions is over, and we're ready to have you sit down and get ready for the contact.
So if you guys are watching me right now, just to give you an idea, we're under a tornado watch until sometime tomorrow, I think. And if you look at my antenna, you can see the wind's blowing it around a little bit. And we're going to be able to do this, though. We're going to have a good time.
If you think you might need to use the restroom, now would be a great time to do that, so you don't miss any of the precious few minutes that we are in contact with the ISS.
K3SRE, K04PDI, I hear you
Please
loud
make
and
sure
clear.
your teachers know where you are. Don't just wander
Somebody's
off.
testing my node while we're talking. I hope you guys are enjoying this. The sat now, if you look at the picture of the geochron on the bottom left of the screen,
Okay, Roger. I was just trying
see
to,
the yellow circle? That's the footprint of the ISS.
reflector net, because there's a bunch of reflectors that are attached to the room and just see whether they're active or inactive. So they appear to be connected. K3SRE.
All right, K3SRE, you have a good day. I'm going to shut my radio off for a little while. I am streaming live now the Embry Riddle satellite contact with the ISS. If you want to watch along, go right ahead. K04PDI, I'll be clear. All right, so we got to that. Hopefully my GMRS radio doesn't go off, because they started a net for the tornado warning or watch that we have. I'm a storm chaser, so I might be leaving right after this to go out and get some pictures of some stuff. We'll see what happens. All right, in the meantime, we got good audio coming from Embry Riddle. We got, hear them in the background. We actually should be able to listen to the ISS while they're doing it. I'm going to be tracking the ISS with my radio.
No pressure, guys.
See if we can possibly hear them on the school contact downlink. If we can, I'll pipe that into the feed, unless we're getting it good from Embry Riddle.
There will be a chance to come back over to the activities table. So again, if you haven't already started migrating back over to the bleachers, please do so now. And if you need to use the restroom, this is a great time to do that.
Yeah, the ISS pass begins at 11:20. So we got about
Both of the HTs are reverse, and then the radio's normal.
23 minutes until the ISS footprint is over us. You could look at the Embry Riddle feed on the top. The map you see above the geochron, that's coming from Embry Riddle University right now. That is their map where they're tracking the ISS, and you can notice my map on the bottom, the geochron shows in the same place.
Awesome.
So I don't believe I don't know what they're using for that. I think they're using GoSat Watch, not GoSat Watch, Sat PC32 that might be. I can't see, but I noticed that
The amazing volunteers that have manned these super exciting activity tables. Would you all like to also come over and hear the contact with the ISS? Please make your way over as well.
I'm going to finish up my Herbalife shake here.
What's that?
I can't get the top off. What's the matter with me? What am I, weak?
I have no chance.
There it is.
Yep.
I would start out like 802 or 803.
Yeah, I'm going to start on 803.
And then just work your way down. And yep.
I wish they had video feed from Embry Riddle.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be better.
I don't think it's ours.
I know it's not the most exciting thing to watch me drinking a shake. Got it on my glasses again. Ah,
You do smell that, though, right?
Get rid of
Very
this.
faintly, yeah.
Good morning, everybody. How's everyone doing?
Smell that, you let me know.
Good.
I don't think it's
That's
us.
good.
How's the back of it? It could be
We're about to talk to the astronauts on the ISS. This is fantastic, right? Thumbs up. All right, cool. We gotta be low key down here, I guess.
I'm curious.
All right, so your peers who have submitted questions and had them selected have gone through their practice, and I overheard it. You may have overheard a little
good,
bit
we
of
got
the practice
video.
going on.
Yay!
So I think they're all ready. Don't forget to say over, right?
Smell that strongly, so.
Why is it so important that we say over when we're done with our question? Anyone? Why do you have to say over when you're done with your transmission?
We got a video now.
That's right. And so then the astronaut knows it's their turn to talk, and you don't talk over each other. That's fantastic. Great job. So I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Professor Lisa Davids. I'm the Associate Chair for Engineering Fundamentals in the College of Engineering. Welcome to Embry Riddle, and for this fantastic event, I first want to give some thank yous. Number one, the Amateur Radio Club has worked so hard. Let's give them a big round of applause. Many of you heard from Paul Bartolomea. He gave a quick lesson on ham radio and how it works. Also integral to this organization has been Hope Lee.
Yay, Hope!
Where are you?
That's my girl.
I think she's talking. I'm so sorry to interrupt you, Hope. Just give a quick wave. Thank you, Hope. Thank you, Paul. And also Gus. I was told Gus Gaddy had a large part in this. Where's Gus? Gus, are you here? Oh, there he's being shy. Thank you so much, guys. He just waved. He's in the front row down there. Thank you so much. Also, the STEM Outreach Club. Many of you may have had them come out to your classrooms and conduct some activities there. And then, of course, the two faculty members who have worked tirelessly to put all this together. Professor Noemi Liberati Where is she? Yeah, good hand claps for that. I think they're probably still organizing things. And then also Professor Dave Richter.
So this is nice.
And of course, none of this would happen
is
without
not
the
just
support
Embry
of
Riddle
our
University
Dean
doing
Gregory.
This is a lot of students from all around Volusia County are there.
So just to give you a little intro
to
into
watch
Dr.
this
Gregory,
live.
in 2021, he came to become our Dean for the College of Engineering. He's a remarkable engineer in his own right who leads the College of Engineering, ensuring students here continue to have amazing experiences and opportunities, both inside and outside the classroom, as you saw with all those fantastic activities hosted by our own clubs and organizations. He earned his bachelor's degree in aerospace engineering from Georgia Tech with high honors, the highest
Let's
honors.
see, you're in Detroit.
And then he earned a master's
no, you
and
would listen
doctorate
on
degrees
437
in aeronautics and astronautics from
525.
Purdue University.
If you're within the footprint of the ISS, you will be able to listen to it.
Under his leadership, our College of
437-525 is the
Engineering
frequency
has
if you
become
wanna
a
just
hub for
listen
research as
to
well.
the school contact when they
Here
start
we
talking to
explore exciting
astronauts.
topics, like Dr. Gregory's
All right.
own areas of expertise in unmanned or uncrewed aircraft systems, in other words, drones, and unsteady aerodynamics.
This is the professor
Our
from
very
Embry
own
Riddle talking
Microplex
about who's
Research
there and what
Park
they're
and our
doing.
COE research facilities have grown
Martin, why'd
substantially,
you leave?
housing
Come back.
innovative research ranging between biomedical applications, so like prosthetic hips, autonomous robotics.
So if I lower the volume there of the desktop, I want you to look at the geochron. All right, we're going to have the head doctor give his opening remarks. Let's hear what he has to say.
Good morning. We're excited that you're here. I'm hoping you're stoked and ready to go for a really once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So thank you for coming, and especially for the students who are off to my your right, my left. Thank you for volunteering to ask questions. We're excited that you have an opportunity to talk to an astronaut on the space station. So welcome to Embry Riddle. We're really delighted that you're here. I just wanted to give you a brief overview expanding on what Lisa just shared about Embry Riddle. We're a special place. It is a great place to learn all about science, technology, and how to make a big impact on the world as an engineer. So we have 3,500 students studying engineering at Embry Riddle. And someday, we hope that each one of you will consider joining us, joining our family to be an engineer here, to learn about engineering and how to be a great member of society to make a big impact on the world, whether it's designing spacecraft or airplanes, or studying the environmental impact of aviation, how to make this world a better place for everybody. There's a lot of different cool things that you could do as an engineer. Building rockets, and I love seeing the rockets that you all brought with you or that you built in our activities. So hopefully you had fun this morning with the activities. After we're done with the radio contact in a few minutes, we're going to have lunch for you, and then following lunch, we have a special treat with a former astronaut, Nicole Stott, who's going to join us also and be available to have a more
Nicole Stott's
casual
going to be there. I've
conversation
actually met her.
about
She's a
her
wonderful
experiences
woman.
in space. So if
Hey,
you
how you doing
have
there,
questions,
Andrew? Welcome to the
save those
stream.
questions and talk with Nicole
Enjoy.
as she joins us remotely. And then after that, we're going to have more time for you to enjoy the activities on the other half of the gym before you head back to your schools for the afternoon. A bit more about who you are. We've got 5 schools here present. Creekside Middle School. Give me a shout out. Where's Creekside? Creekside's not here? Oh, right there. We got a couple from Creekside.
What's really impressive
where's
is
Deltona?
I could actually put the audio
All right,
from the
front
geochron on
row.
here, and if I did,
Heritage Middle School.
you would hear
Yay,
the astronauts
welcome.
planning to talk
And then
to the school.
Orban Beach Middle
It's
School.
cool.
Oh, who's got spirit? OBMS.
All right.
Awesome. And
I'm
then
actually gonna turn that up so
I
if they're
think that
talking,
was
you'll hear
everybody.
them
Did I
on
miss
the-
any
on the
schools?
ISS too.
In addition, we've got some Embry Riddle students here having fun, so we're stoked to have a good time. And Cicely Thomas and from students all over with Tier 1, 2 and from the area. Thank you. Welcome.
No, you're not.
So to give you an overview of what you're going to experience, what you're going to see and hear, on the screens, you recognize our world. And that line there represents the track that the space station is following. So you can see right now it's over the South Pacific, and it's 11:06 a.m. and in just 15 minutes, the space station is going to be approaching us. And you see the rectangle, the square there labeled Embry Riddle. That's where we are, of course. So in those 15 minutes, the space station is going to go from the Pacific Ocean to where we are. Pretty amazing. So keep an eye on the screen, and you'll get an idea. The white circle represents the area that the space station can see. We have to have a direct line of sight to the space station to be able to make that radio contact. So when the edge of that white circle overlaps where we are, that's when we can expect that the radio will come to life. So our students here have 2 radio setups. Like any good engineer, we have backups. And so we've got a primary and we've got a backup.
You could hear them on
and on the space station, they got the backup to the backup, I'm sure. So the primary one is on your right, and then the backup is on the left here. If anything is going wrong, we're going to switch over to the backup right away. We have students who are running this station. So this could be you just in a few years operating these radios. Lisa introduced Paul and all the other students. They're doing a fantastic job putting this together.
Andrew, any of your
The
kids
radio is
over at
connected
Embry
to
Riddle
some
right now
antennas
going to get to do
outside,
this?
and the antennas are pointing at the space
That
station.
would be cool.
They're going to track the space station as it flies overhead.
Silver Snapdragon, that's
An entire window for
Andrew,
our contact is going to be about
KM4
10 minutes long.
ELM
So it's going to be
watching
rapid
with us.
fire. We've got 17
We got a bunch of
questions
people
lined up,
watching. That would be nice.
and we're going to get through as many of those as we can in the 10 minutes. So who are we going to be talking to on the space
Just so
station?
you know, we are streaming.
We've got the astronaut is Matthew Dominic. So he is part of the SpaceX Crew 8 mission,
Okay, Andrew.
and
Well,
he's serving
welcome.
as commander of that mission. Astronaut Dominic is a U.S. Navy test pilot, so he flies the cool jets when he's not an astronaut. He has a degree in engineering, electrical engineering, with minors in physics and mathematics, and he's originally from Wheat Ridge, Colorado.
Just so
that's
you know,
a bit about
everybody,
Mr.
ISS
Dominic
right
and
now
who we're going to be
is,
talking with. And he is
4,277
ready to go.
miles
He
away from
knows
us.
the
It's
students'
traveling
questions
at
in advance.
about, is it 5
NASA
miles a
uploaded
second?
those questions
8
for
miles
him,
a
so
second
he's
right
ready
now.
and he's maybe had a
I'm
chance
sorry,
to think
no,
about the
5
good
miles. My
questions that the
glasses
students have
weren't
come up
working
with.
far away. 5 miles a
A
second.
few final notes.
Right now, and then
I want y'all to have a good experience here today. And
it
so
should be
part of
coming
that is we're all
over
a team.
at, according to
And
mine,
part of
11:20
being a
is
good
when
team
it will
member is
break
to
the
be
horizon.
quiet during the contact.
About
You all are doing
11:19,
great right
you
now.
will see
Everybody's
my
paying
antenna
attention.
begin to turn
Especially
to
when the
track the ISS.
contact is happening. Let's all agree to be quiet. Silence those cell phones. I just heard a ringer, right? And that way we can have all here together and not be distracted
Silence
when
my
the
cell
contact
phone.
is happening.
Ooh, yeah, good idea, Mike. I'm glad I thought
Also,
of that.
just in case there's an emergency of some kind, I always like to be prepared. This is another thing engineers like to do. In the event of an emergency of some kind, orderly instructions of how to handle that emergency. If there were a fire, if you hear the fire alarm, we've got exits this way and this way. Take the nearest exit to safely and calmly exit the building. And if there is anything like a tornado, there are thunderstorms forecast today. If something like that happens, where you are right now is the safest place to be. This is a tornado shelter designated location. So if you have any questions, ask your teacher or your chaperone about how to handle safety. Ms. Davies. The astronaut's name is Matthew Dominic.
So Matt Dominic
He's
is
a
the
U.S.
astronaut
Navy
they're
test
going to
pilot.
be talking to.
He's the commander of the SpaceX Crew 8 mission. So I believe that's the mission that went up to the space station. I think he's the commander of that. You bet. Does anybody have any other questions? We've got a couple minutes while we'll be waiting for this space station.
15:20. That's what the astronauts just said. They're getting ready on the ISS right now.
All right. Well, we're really thrilled that you're here. This is going to be a lot of fun as we see the space station approach. One other quick note. As the station approaches, we have the radio, the squelch turned up, and I believe Paul is going to turn it down. Why don't you give it a shot right now so we can... So that's the squelch. You're going to hear that noise. It's a little annoying, but that helps us hear the space station when it's right there, minimally detectable. So it'll be annoying for a little bit, but you'll hear that for a while. Don't be alarmed. Also, Paul is going to be doing his best to jump on the radio maybe about a minute or so before we expect the space station. He's going to be making radio calls. So he's going to be calling, and we won't hear an answer for a little bit. Don't be alarmed by that. That's normal. He's just letting the space station know, hey, we're here. Can you hear us yet? and then eventually we do hope the space station will answer.
I will be ready with this.
Paul's using a call sign. The call sign is the FCC, Federal Communications Commission, makes this a licensed station, and that call sign is NN4ER. That's what he's be using. The call sign of the space station is NA1SS. So Paul will be using those to call out to astronaut Dominic. Any other questions? Say it again. Raise your hand. I can't quite hear it. Who's asking? Can he graduate from Embry Riddle? Oh, did he? Astronaut Dominic. No, he did not. But we do have graduates of Embry Riddle who have gone on to become an astronaut. And Nicole Stott, who's going to join us by video link after our contact with the space station, she graduated from Embry Riddle. So you can ask her about her experiences at Embry Riddle if you'd like. Any other questions? All right. I think we'll just wait quietly for the space station to come overhead, and we'll be ready to go. So, Paul, you can jump in anytime you want.
Thank you all for being here, everyone. We're going to start the pass in about 8 minutes. So in a few minutes, I'm going to ask all the students who are going to be asking questions to line up. Probably in about 2 minutes, we're going to have that. And then I'm going to start calling 2 minutes, about 1 minute before the expected contact. So just sit tight and enjoy the show.
All right, so if any of you want to listen to this pass, hold on, I got to share something here. Where can I share this? I got 3 people watching on Facebook. Wonderful. Thanks for watching, everybody. Let me see if I can share this.
That's actually.
That gives us an extra minute or, extra 30 seconds. Because we don't know when we're going to lose it.
You get to the point that you get all 17 in, then you just say,
Copy
maybe
link.
everybody just yell, thanks or something. Okay, you get them all and say 73.
Yeah,
You guys do a legitimate sign up. We can do Canvas. But it's a...
I'm jumping around doing stuff you don't even know. I'm posting a link to this stream on James's channel, on his page, so that he can see it also. And we are getting ready. Let me go back to my YouTube channel. All right, we're now on my YouTube channel. Close that. All right. We are moments away. If you look at the yellow circle on my geochron, and you can see it's going to cross over that yellow dot. That's where we are. And if you notice Embry Riddle on the top image here, you can see Embry Riddle is right here. This is the footprint of the ISS. It's going to pass over, and that's when I'm going to start making calls. And notice he's got the volume up on the radio, so he'll hear it as soon as they start talking. I want to see if I could hear it too on my radio, so pardon the noise. All right, let's hopefully we'll be able to listen to him also. Just mute my mic for a second. All right, now you'll hear me. All right, so we're waiting now on Embry Riddle and the ISS contact. We're almost there. Notice on the geochron, the yellow circle is the one we're interested in. There's a bunch of other circles around us right now. We got IO-117 is within reach. RS-44 is within reach. Looks like AO-91 is moving north. All these satellites are going to pass over me at the same time. The talking and stuff you hear in the background, that's the kids over at Embry Riddle. And Hope is there doing a stream. I'm hoping Jim got to be there for this. It would be so nice. The wind is kicking up outside. I'm watching my masts rock and roll. I'm going to have to go out there later and make sure I fasten down all the guy ropes, make sure they're tight.
Just avoid these two.
Yeah, the noise you hear in the background, that's Embry Riddle. It sounds like a fan running or something like that. That's coming from them.
All right, everyone.
I could hear it in my headphones too. All right, folks, we are moments away. You will hear my sat box chirp when the ISS breaks the horizon. I'm tracking it right now, but the antenna has not moved yet. When it's within a minute of making contact, we're in 4 minutes now. 4 minutes to go until we're live with Embry Riddle University and the students of Volusia County talking to an astronaut on the International Space Station. I have had the pleasure of doing this 7 times, talking to an astronaut, and it's amazing. It drives you crazy. You can't believe how beautiful it is to actually know that you're talking to an astronaut. It's incredible.
Basically, this number here. And these numbers.
Yeah, you're looking at the geochron up there, and this is running
yeah, I can do all that.
FT8. I shut that down.
If need be.
I shut off WSJTX because I didn't want to interrupt. I did turn it off, right? Yeah. I had turned that off because I don't want that interrupted. I'm not transmitting now, I'm just opening up the program. So that's my grid tracker, that's grid tracker call log, that's WSJTX. This computer here, this is the Embry Riddle feed, this is my SAT box page, and that is my...
Alright, can we have the first person come up? As soon as he steps away, I'm going to call the next person up. And it's going to keep going like that.
Here, you want to listen to the astronauts?
Mic check.
Okay, we're about to start. You really can't be tied to those things unless you remove those handrails.
Can you get the audio?
That's what I did.
Headphones off.
Put them back there, but I would definitely try to preserve those bolts as much as possible. You can see one of them.
We are moments away from the live satellite contact at the International Space Station.
Probably trying to do that same thing with the extension. It's very easy to take them off and very easy to use just a regular astronaut.
Doppler 3 kilohertz. Okay.
Great notes. Thanks, Mike.
If you don't see this tracking,
That is Hope Lee, the girl with the glasses on, that's closest to the camera. With the
NA1SS, this is NN4ER. Come in.
We're starting to call him now, even though the antenna has moved. If you look at my antenna, it's pointing to where the ISS is going to rise. And they're going to start calling the ISS.
NA1SS, this is NN4ER. Come in.
NN4ER is the Embry Riddle University Amateur Radio Club. There's the chirp. The ISS has cleared the horizon.
NA1SS, this is NN4ER.
So I don't see him on the radio yet. I'm watching that too.
NA1SS, this is NN4ER.
November 4 Echo Romeo, this is NA1SS. How do you read?
You're very good. I've got some excellent students here who have some questions for you. I'll pass them on now. Thank you.
All right, we have begun the pass.
My name is Cody Norman. I'm from Deltona Middle School, and my question is, how do you clean the International Space Station when someone or something makes a mess
It's not coming through the
over?
downlink. Let's switch to the voice
That's a
repeater.
great question. Step one is don't make a mess. But if you do, one of the bigger messes we have is food and water. We keep towels nearby just in case some water escapes. Or if your food's flying away, we just kind of chase it down and eat it, catch it with our mouths. In fact, the other day, we lost a blueberry. It went floating forward maybe 10 meters or so into the lab, and we chased it down, flying through the space station, and just grabbed it with our mouth like a fish in the ocean.
My name is Madison, and I go to Paul Terrace Elementary School. And my question is, what do astronauts study while in space for long periods of time? Over.
Another great question, what do we study while we're up here in space? We're up here for 6 months, so we spend a lot of time reviewing critical tasks we may have to execute or do. So coming up for me in June, we're going to be doing, a few of us actually are going to be doing spacewalks, and so here in a couple weeks we'll probably start studying our procedures to make sure that we can go out there and do a spacewalk safely. Also, in some of our free time, we might read a book about other topics of interest as a point of relaxation.
Hi, my name is Alex. I'm here with Heritage Middle School today, and my question for you is, what are your degree or degrees in, and how do they correlate to your research? Over.
My undergraduate degree is in electrical engineering. My master's is in systems engineering, and my background, I also went to test pilot school. So I'm a naval aviator test pilot, and background's in engineering. And engineering is a big part of our job up here. I'm not necessarily designing circuits anymore or doing system engineering design, but my ability to understand those topics when engineers talk to us and provide that perspective is super helpful. Additionally, what's really cool is we are getting ready. We've got all kinds of new spacecraft. We've got the Orion, we have the Dragon, we have Starliner, we have a Starship that's going to the surface of the moon. And as we acquisition all of these new pieces of hardware, we have to test them. And so my background as a test pilot for the Department of Defense is extremely helpful.
My name is Sophia Liberati. I'm from Creekside Middle School. My question is, how are disagreements resolved on board? Over.
Actually, that's a great topic, and it's something we actually spend a lot of time on the ground training to do. We go out in groups as astronauts and our instructors and our flight directors and flight controllers, and we go out and we practice just that. We go out in hard expeditions on the ground to practice resolving conflict, and the best way to do it is to talk it out honestly.
Hi, my name is Avi from Ormond Beach Middle School. My question is, what would you have to do if the ISS lost all communication connection with Earth? Over.
First off, that's a really hard thing to have happen because we have so many ways that we can communicate with the ground. To include, we could in fact call the Earth using our ham radios as a backup, but if we lost all communication, we are trained specifically to handle that. We have all the procedures we need on board to fly the International Space Station and to also fly our return vehicles, the Dragon, the Soyuz, or Starliner.
My name is Caden Santiago with Deltona Middle School. My question is, how has your experience living on the ISS shaped your perspectives on the importance of international cooperation in space exploration?
I'll tell you right now, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. And international cooperation is what it's all about. In fact, actually right now I'm sitting here in the Russian segment as three of my Russian colleagues work together just a mere meter from me on a project. I absolutely love the international aspect of this mission. It's incredibly important. And if we're going to go far as a species, we're going to go together.
My name is Davion Gray, and I'm with Total Inc. My question is, what inspired you to be an astronaut? Over.
Oh, so many things. You get to work with really cool people who like to solve really cool problems. And I mean, my background flying airplanes, I like going fast. And what's better than going 17,500 miles an hour right now?
I'm Eliana Papadi Castro from Ormond Beach Middle School. Do you do art in space, and what kind of projects? Over.
Oh, I have so many hobbies in life, and I continue those hobbies up here. I really like taking artistic photographs and candid photographs of people living and working in space. It's really easy for us to take pictures of the Earth, but I really like capturing my crewmates around the space station in the candid environments they're in, and that's kind of one of my side projects right now.
Hello, I'm Olivia Daniel. My school is Total Inc. What is the most beautiful thing you have seen on Earth? Over.
Oh man, there's so many beautiful things to see from space, but I'll tell you what, I really like watching lightning storms. Over the past week or so, every night after dinner, it's worked out that we've been flying over Africa, and the thunderstorms in Africa the past week have been incredible at night, and just seeing the lightning flashes from space is really a sight to see.
My name is Louis Lowry. I go to Deltona Middle School, and my question is, what are the most significant challenges astronauts face in maintaining physical and mental health during long-duration space trips? Over.
I'll tell you what, this is a key to life. If you want to know what a secret weapon is in life, I'll give you the secret weapon. The secret weapon is discipline. If you want to have a good physical and mental health, the key is being disciplined. And sometimes in the course of 6 months, you're not going to want to get up and work out. because one day you just not feel the great. But you got to, on the toughest day when you're the most tired, that's the day when you got to get up and work the hardest, and the discipline to do that is what really matters. Discipline's a secret weapon.
Hi, my name is Mackenzie Hall, and I'm from Ormond Beach Middle School. And my question is, did any certain person, teacher, or event help inspire you to become an astronaut? Over.
I am the product of so many influential family members, friends, and mentors, and there's been so many key people in the path of my life to get me to where I'm at that it'd be tough to name a single person. But I'd like to say that in the course of my life, I've been given a whole lot, and in the end, I would like to have given back more than I have received.
Hi, my name is Amir Makayev. I'm from Deltona Middle School. Is the view of the starry sky from space different from that on Earth, and how? Over.
Is the view different? The stars are different, the overview is different, the view of the atmosphere is different. I've been trying really, really hard to get our cameras to capture. The view, but the dynamic range of the cameras just doesn't do it justice with your actual individual eye.
Hi, my name is Damian Mazza, and I'm here from Total Inc. And my question is, what are some of the most unexpected things that you ever seen or heard in space? Over.
Some of the most unexpected things, I had heard about it before, but I just didn't realize any kind of tools or metal silverware in a bag jingling, it just makes this really, really cool sound up here. Just something about those items being in zero-G, unencumbered, makes this beautiful. It's kind of like a zero-G wind chime, but there's no wind and there's tools in a bag.
What is your most, My name's James Spicer from Ormond Beach Middle School. What is the most fun experiment you've done on board? Over.
Some of the best experiment I've done so far is we were looking at the nervovestibular system of one of my crewmates, and they got to put on a blindfold, and I got to throw them around, and they had to guess how many degrees they'd gone through as we were trying to understand the human's nervovestibular system.
Hi, I'm Denaja Bullock from the Deltona Middle School, and my question is, what do you guys do in case of a solar storm?
We have procedures to take shelter and to shield ourselves with predominantly water in a vehicle to provide protection from a solar storm.
My name is Alina Gregory from Ormond Beach Middle School, and my question is, what is one thing that is more fun to do on the space station than on Earth? Over.
So many things, but I'll call it the commute. I love that I can wake up in my crew quarters and be at work within 2 minutes, and I get to fly the whole way there.
Hi, my name's Serenity Hill, and I'm from Ormond Beach Middle School, and my question is, what might you have done with your life if you never became an astronaut? Over.
Oh man, I got asked a similar question a couple months ago, and this is a really good one and a really tough one. There were so many things I'd love to do in life. I would have been happy to continue flying, testing airplanes for the Navy. I think it'd be interesting to be a surgeon, and I also think it'd be just any way to kind of have community service and give back to the world we have. Any kind of job like that would be really fun for me.
All right, thank you very much. That's actually all the questions from our students. This has been an excellent contact. Is there anything you want to tell us that you thought you would be excellent to share?
Man, we ripped those questions really fast. I think, we talked about the secret weapon I like to talk about is discipline and how that can get you really far in life. But the other thing I think is just go do things you love to do. Go find a job or go do something that you love doing, and odds are you'll get paid to do it. And it'll never, ever feel like work to you if you go do something you love.
Thank you very much. That's been fantastic. I'm going to have everyone here at Embry Riddle give you a nice, strong 73. So when I say, all of you yell 73. All right, so this is NN4ER. 73. Thank you very much. You've been great.
Thank you guys so much. NA1SS. I'm so glad to have you guys aboard the International Space Station. And I love ham radio. It's a hobby of mine, including software-defined radio. So much, really excited to do this from here to the space station.
All right. Thank you very much. 73.
73.
Scratch the radio out. Okay, so we are at downlink of 145.8. We don't do an exchange one.
Awesome. Let's give another huge shout. All right, thank you.
All right, that was fantastic. Man, you guys asked the questions perfectly, and every one of you said over, and you were articulate and clear, and that was fantastic. So it is time for lunch. I know you guys are super excited about that. There's pizza, but before everybody runs away, let's be orderly. So I'm first going to dismiss like the first 3 rows. If you would all like to go get your pizza, there's cookies, juice packets, and then please come back here for eating. Yes, unfortunately we don't have tables set up.
You're good to take pictures of everything now, by the way.
The paper in your program had like a 4-degree azimuth discrepancy.
That's all right.
And there was like a 10-degree between that.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
My questionnaires, if you want to go ahead and go back to your school. Oh, I'm sorry, they're getting a picture. My bad. Yeah, the next rows. Perfect. There's plenty of pizza.
Hey, what'd you think of that? I shut off the school feed. That was pretty good, wasn't it? I'm really proud of those kids. Hope, you did a great job. I saw her handing a microphone to each kid and giving them a chance to ask their questions. They got through a lot of questions, and in a very short time, they literally used up the entire pass. Now, they mentioned at the end they were on 145.8 was the downlink. That's the crew downlink. That wasn't the ISS downlink for school contacts. So that's why we weren't able to hear them on the radio. But I wasn't worried about that. I figured, we're getting their feed. You got to see that. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you thought it was a great little get-together we had with the Embry Riddle University hosting this wonderful event. And by the way, all the students at Embry Riddle set up the radios and all that stuff, supposedly. At least that's what I heard. Anyway, this is Mike, Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India. I wish you a fun, good day, and enjoy your day. By the way, the ISS is passing here again around 1:30. I might get on there and do it. I might get on there and do a live stream. So take care. KO4PDI, I'll be clear.